compare between Indonesia and America, what do you think about the food cultures? You know the program of the new president, like the MBG, makan gratis?
I really enjoy the Indonesian flavors.
Summary from a lot of media in Indonesia or another place in the world is about the healthy reason for the food.
The health is like a secondary issue for probably everyone.
Okay, hello Indonesia. Welcome to The Talkative. This is the first edition of our program. Especially on the podcast today. Mola Desnarto in here for you, and I'm with my partner, my colleague, Regina. Okay, so do you want to talk something? Say to the audience, this is the first time going to the podcast.
Hello everyone. This is my first time here, so very nice to meet you all.
Very nervous.
I'm very stressed. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah. But very good to be here.
Yeah.
This is Regina.
If you look the location in our podcast today, this is the Cinta Baca Library.
It is
in Bogor.
Yeah.
You know, so many books here. So sometime you can come to Cinta Baca.
Yeah, you can come here every single day.
Yeah.
And also we have books of like a plethora of genre.
So how many books? Like 10,000?
Yeah,
more
or less 10,000.
I think more. Yeah.
Definitely, I think more.
Yeah.
Because we have lots in storage as well. But if you're an avid book reader and you want to explore more genres, so there's a lot here. So
there is so much activity in here.
So many activities.
Like a reading book and then English
club. Yes.
And English for children.
Yeah.
Storytelling
also. So basically, a lot of our programs are definitely aimed to educate.
I think we heard our guest because the voice is coming.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's introduce our guest then.
Yes. Who's
Hello.
our guest?
Our guest, Michelle. Yeah.
From
America.
From
From
America.
United States of America.
Is it Georgia? No.
Georgia.
Yes, that's where I was
specifically, in
born and
Georgia.
raised.
Uh-huh.
Most recently came from Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
So your background, like educational background, what is this?
Yeah, I went to university and studied nutrition and dietetics, that's what it was called, and I became a registered dietitian.
That's why we invite you as the guest for today, because what we're going to play for today, we're going to play about food cultures, I think.
Yes, food cultures, and especially the differences is sort of vast between the U.S. and Indonesia. And we were wondering, what kind of take you have on that, as well as if you have any other opinions about it as well. Yeah.
So as the Indonesian people, what do you think about the food culture in Indonesia?
Oh yeah.
Before we go to the Michelle, I'm going to ask you about.
Okay. Ask me anything. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Put me in the hot seat.
So what do you think about the culture of food in Indonesia?
I think it's incredibly. Oh my god.
Come on, don't lie.
I know.
Be honest.
No. This is so stressful. Like I'm literally put in the hot seat. No, I do feel like we have quite a variety of food. Mostly because I think we're a very rich nation in terms of culture, and it's interesting how a lot of our food is related to culture. Like for example, I'm Javanese, so recently I met up with a lot of Sundanese people, and they were asking me, what are the differences between Javanese and Sundanese culture in terms of food? And I said, I think the main one would probably be I can't handle spicy food that well. Yeah, because Javanese
so we are the
people,
same.
Yeah, really.
I cannot handle the spicy food.
I cannot handle spicy food.
Even though I'm
common.
from Sumatra, but I don't
Supposedly
like the spicy
you
food.
should be able to.
Should be.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I probably like a
the
3.
reality is, I'm not going to handle the spicy food.
Yeah. It's too much. Let's not torture ourselves that way. But they were shocked. Okay, but so Sundanese people, they can eat incredibly spicy food.
Yeah.
Right?
I know.
It's
Especially with the ikan asin, right?
Yeah. And like the amount of sambal around. Oh my god. If you It's insane.
If you go
I
to
in
the
awe.
Sundanese authentic restaurant,
Yeah.
you can find a lot of things of sambal, like
Yeah, you
sambal
can
mata, sambal terasi,
Sambal
and
terasi, sambal
everything.
mentah, sambal mangga.
Everything about sambal.
Yeah. So that, I mean, also the sambal alone really just signifies where you come from. Because again, sambal from like Javanese culture, Jogja, I'm speaking personally from Jogja,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not that spicy. It's more sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You know, in Jogja is gudeg, something like that.
Gudeg, yeah,
Very
yeah,
sweet.
yeah. Very sweet. Yeah. But what Sumatra, you
It's
should be
a lot of spicy food. You know, rendang,
rendang and then
gulai.
gulai. Oh my god.
Many not healthy food from Sumatra. You know, some Sumatra has a risk for cholesterol. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You been Sumatra?
Oh, balloon. Yeah, not yet. I can't tell the differences of a dish. If someone just gives me an Indonesian dish, I can't say, oh, this is Sundanese.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
is from Sumatra.
yeah.
I
It's
can't
not
do that
yet.
yet. Yeah.
But do you have any particular preferences in terms of local food so far?
I have learned that my favorite dish does happen to be a Sundanese dish. It's keredok.
Karedok. You know, like
my favorite.
Indonesian peanut salad.
Yeah.
Vegetable with peanut sauce.
Which there are a lot
Alias
of.
salad.
Gado-gado.
Yeah, it's the same.
Bechamel.
It's like in biology, it's the same genus,
Yeah.
but different species. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
something like that.
something like that.
But do you know the main difference between gado-gado and karedok?
Yes, keredok, it's raw. The vegetables are raw.
Ah.
Gado-gado, they're steamed or
Yes.
something.
Yeah. True.
Good.
That's why I like keredok a little bit better because it's raw.
It's raw.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think would you agree if I call it a salad?
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, technically.
Yeah. Because that's how that's
Technically.
how I lie to people.
Yeah.
Oh, I eat healthy because I eat a salad every day.
Yeah,
But basically,
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
gado-gado and karedok.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question for the Michelle, of course, if you compare between Indonesia and America, what do you think about the food cultures?
Yeah.
Have you compared it?
I think Indonesians, in the best way, are like so into their food. And I think the best example of that is ole-ole. Because you go to a different city, you must bring back a box of food.
Local food from wherever you came from.
We do not have that concept in America of being like so proud of the food of that city that you bring it back. We just don't have that.
So in America, there is a special food for the state.
No, actually,
No?
we don't.
Yeah.
We don't really have that. It's a little bit. America, I feel like, is kind of broken up into there's southern, like South America, like southern part of America, the North, the Midwest, and then the West Coast. So those are kind of the regions, and each one has a little bit different cuisine. Like where I'm from is considered the South, and we're famous for barbecue. You know,
Barbecue.
you slow cook some beef or
Brisket.
pork, brisket, and slow cook it and eat it on a bun with sauce. And that's what we're famous for, but no one like brings it back to their hometown
Yeah,
to
yeah,
share.
yeah.
I don't know why. So I think that's a major food difference, cultural difference, and I'm not sure what that says about the culture. Like I think Indonesians really value that like shared experience of eating
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
like
yeah.
sharing something they enjoy. That's really special.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something I've noticed that seems quite different.
I see.
Yeah, and like the specific ole stores, you know,
Yeah,
go to the
yeah.
store, get everything you need.
Yeah.
I went to one in Bali. It was massive. I forgot what it was
Massive
called.
and local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you
really
get?
cool.
What did you get?
Oh,
What you get in Bali? Krishna,
I-
of course.
yeah, that was the one. Krishna.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's no worries for the brand in my radio. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. It's okay. Krishna. So what do you get in Krishna?
We actually did not buy anything. We were just
Really?
looking around.
Oh,
We're just
I
looking around.
see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
Next time.
Next time. Okay.
Michelle, you
But
went
in
to
terms
buy.
of, I mean, obviously, there are several, again, like I said, differences in terms of food. And you've been here for how long now in Indonesia?
11 months.
11 months.
11
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so far, would you say that you've gotten used to the local flavors?
I think that I have. We have tried to expose ourselves to a lot of Indonesian food and not just eat whatever we're used to. We both like to explore new cultures and foods, and so we were happy to try new foods. Yeah, I really enjoy the Indonesian flavors, the spice. I do really like spicy food.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah.
You really
You're probably
like
better
spices?
than we are in terms of spice tolerance, no?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you, do you think?
I don't know, hard to know. Maybe like, I don't know, 6.
Okay.
6.
6?
Okay.
It's okay.
Maybe
don't know.
I'm in the level of 4. 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going to say
I
3
think
or 4
so.
maybe.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, impressive.
Yeah, so
6?
I enjoy that.
6.
Okay.
And I really like the flavors here. For example, kenchur.
Whoa.
Kenchur,
We don't
right.
have that in America.
Do you not?
No. I mean, if we do, it's rare. It's not in the standard grocery stores.
see.
I'm sure if I looked hard enough, I could find it, but it's not a normal ingredient. And I really like that flavor. So that's been fun to explore, just like a brand new flavor.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to turn with the serious question for you.
Yeah.
Whoa. Already?
Okay, we're talking about the food cultures. Maybe you can compare it with Indonesia, America, maybe Singapore, Japan, and everything. So I'm going to I have a summary from a lot of media in Indonesia or another place in the world is about the healthy reason for the food. Like Indonesia, one of the country which, many people love Indonesia. That is the healthy reason for choose a food. 3 big things like flavor, family, and local culture. There is no reason for the healthy.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this?
Honestly, I think that's probably the same everywhere if I had to guess. We did an interesting small little survey about this when I was in university. Reasons people choose the food that they do. And the people that I had interviewed, the health was like the lowest on all their reasonings. Because that's not why we enjoy food. That's not why we like instinctively want food. It's because it tastes good, and it is an enjoyable experience. And the health is like a secondary issue for probably everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the only
Secondary
reason.
issues, or there is no issues about the health?
Or literally just last.
Just the last issue.
Yeah.
Like last as in like they don't think about that as a consideration.
Of what food they want to eat.
Yeah. Maybe if it's a hot topic food like a banana, for example, they're like, oh, I know that's good for me. Maybe that thought will pop into their head, but maybe that's not the only reason they buy it. They buy it because they like to eat bananas and they know that their kids are going to eat bananas or whatever. So it's just not usually a major reason. But I don't have the like science to back this up, but it feels like that is a worldwide phenomenon. That's just not why we usually choose food.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you feel like that would be how you... I mean, coming from... You're a nutritionist.
Yeah.
And you can read the food labels when you
Yeah.
buy them. Do you take that into consideration? Are you somebody who reads the labels before you buy them? Or do you just choose... I feel like I want to eat this today no matter how unhealthy it is, just because, cravings.
Yeah. No, I mean, for me, it's a consideration, but I feel like there was a lot of work that I had to put in to get to the point where that was easier, you know what I mean? Because now I can look at a label, read it very quickly, look at the ingredients list, and understand what's going on.
Right.
I know that is not an easy task for a lot of people. I had to learn how to do that and like learn what all these things meant. And now that I do, I always look at it because I do value what I am putting into my body, because I think of my health as a long-term investment, and we can either pay now financially for food, for healthier ingredients, pay more expensive for those items.
Level of food?
Yeah, you can choose.
Because that investment for you to help.
Yes. Or, and I invest in that now, and then maybe later I won't have to have as many medical bills. Maybe.
Makes sense.
But
Makes sense.
or I can buy cheap food now, but then rack up medical bills later in my life.
True.
And I'm going to pay for it financially either way.
What do you think? Indonesian people think like Michelle?
I think... Oh my
You
goodness.
think like Michelle?
Honestly, I really like I said, I eat healthy a lot of times because I eat salad. but I really do think that it's kind of 50-50.
Is it?
Yeah. I think that there are people who really do, they count the calories and they count,
yeah.
And then there are some who, they eat whatever they want to eat, and depending on their own cravings.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I feel like they fall victim to the latter, which is, they really just follow what they want instead of really thinking about, should I not,
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, the thing is, the price would come a bit later. Consequences usually do.
Yeah.
Regrets come late in life. So what you just said, really just put into consideration what especially younger audiences here would have to think about.
Yeah. Because the younger generation, you don't have as many problems. You feel good. You feel fine, whatever. And it hits you later.
Yeah. And then, tomorrow's problem is tomorrow's problem.
Yeah.
Don't
Later
really
is later. Now is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that? Yeah. I think. So like this, the government of Indonesia tried to make a decision about the food grade. It's like, like in Singapore, there's a food grade, but base of the grade is like the sugar level.
Mm-hmm.
The highest is less sugar and the lowest is more sugar. So what do you think? Is that quite effective for Indonesian people?
Yeah, from your
To get
perspective.
food grade like that? Because, more high grade, it's mean it's expensive.
Yeah.
I think like that.
We assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a really helpful concept. We don't have that in America. We don't have any labeling on the front of packaged food that says like this is high in sugar, this is low in sugar. I know Australia has a system like that where they label things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I don't know about the one in Singapore, but I think that's really helpful for the public because it does not require like education in order to shop. It's there for you. People have done the work before and they made it easy to say, 5, this is labeled as a 5. I know that means it's very high in sugar. If I'm trying to avoid a lot of sugar, I won't buy that. It makes it easier just to understand. And I think education is a really big piece of understanding nutrition because it's confusing. And it's kind of intended to be confusing because then food industries can make more money based off of the confusion of the public. If they market their things like what is healthy, like what does that mean? A lot of people, everyone has their own idea of what that is. But anyways, I think the food labeling is I think it's a great idea.
Good idea.
I think Indonesia should maybe implement it.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to your friends.
All right. Yeah, I mean, coming from, what though?
But the other issues is price.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, how does it? I'm not familiar with how it impacts the price.
Any kind of the program from the government is, in the end of the program is about the price. You see, like the fuel, like everything, like food is. The end of time is about price. So
That's
what do you
true.
think?
Are you saying like the higher sugar products are more expensive?
Yeah,
or
no.
the
The highest
products?
level,
Yeah.
I think is expensive.
Oh,
than
the ones that
lowest
are
level.
healthier.
The healthiest products are usually the priciest one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Like in Indonesia now, like vegetarian is more expensive.
Yeah, usually vegetarian menus are a lot more expensive than the usual one.
I think that is also a little bit of a marketing scheme because it might be more expensive, and that just might have to be a personal choice whether or not you're willing to invest into that. But also, we're talking about right now only packaged foods, and so if that's too expensive, maybe just go to the vegetable section. You know what I mean? Like you don't actually have to have that packaged food.
Yeah.
There's other options.
Yeah. So the question is, which one is for the government programs, like the education first or labeling first?
Which one should the government be in charge of?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. I think from my experience in America, there seems to be a lot of education, like from the government that has been mandated to the states, and now the states distribute it to the schools for kids, education about basic nutrition and health.
Is it?
Yeah, and I think that's incredibly helpful just to be aware. And that was, I think, technically done by the government. So I think that could be really helpful, but that requires a lot of infrastructure to already be in place.
Yeah.
In a place like a school, for example. It requires people to go out and distribute those resources and to already have the resources and to have a very organized system of getting the information out, incorporating it into curriculum, creating a whole new class. Maybe there's not that same class in Indonesian schools. I don't know. In Indonesia, the schooling is a bit different because there's public, but then there's like private. And I know we have those in America, but public schools are the majority, I feel like. I don't actually know, but the public schools don't vary. They're like nationwide kind of standard. And I don't know if that's true in Indonesia or not, but yeah.
I think the same thing.
think it's
Oh, okay. So then, that could work for something like that because it does have to be standardized. Yeah. So I don't know. It could be the government. That'd be great. But I know
education first.
Yeah. I think education is very important when it comes to nutrition.
For the kids, I think, from the school, starting from like elementary school or...
I think kids, but also the parents. The parents are important too.
Is it?
But I think the hope,
interesting.
I think the hope is that kids can grow up and become then educated parents. Like, and then the generation, it gets passed down to the next generation.
But in Indonesia, some elementary schools, maybe you can see here, in front of the school, there is a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of, what do you call it? Street food vendors.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many things. So many.
That's the big challenge. When we, like school give a curriculum for the nutrition for the kids, but still, in the rest time, they go to in front of the school and buy something,
Yeah.
That's
Flavor
a
is
really
good.
interesting. yeah.
And the parents would know about it because the kids are in school.
Yeah.
They
No, that's a really
let
interesting
him to buy
dilemma.
that.
Yeah.
Because in Indonesia, food is way more accessible than in America financially. Like in America, you don't just give a kid $5 and then they can go buy what they want.
Okay.
Like we just don't have that option because food is not that cheap. You like can't really get anything for $5.
Oh really?
No, I mean maybe like bubble gum. Like you can't go get a meal. You cannot go get a bowl of noodles for $5.
This is brand new information for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't have as many food places. Like we don't have street food vendors that, and so kids do not get handed money to go shopping on their own because it's not safe because they have to go so far. But these food stalls come to the schools. We don't have that in America. But food being so financially accessible in Indonesia, the parents give the kids money. The kids can go buy on their own. That's a really interesting phenomenon that we have not seen in America because it's accessible. But you're right. The parents don't know what they're doing at school, don't know what they're buying, and you can't really control the kids. You can't make them do that, whatever you want them to do.
Yeah.
And so I think education would play into that because that allows them to be given this information that then they can do with what they want. They're aware of their decisions. Hopefully, that's the idea.
That every decision they make has a consequence.
Yeah, being aware. And I know maybe in Indonesia, it can be more common for kids to not graduate high school, for example. And so if they do have education in those earlier years, that could be really crucial if they ended up stopping school after SMA or something, or SMP or SD, then at least they have a little bit of a foundation. I think that could help a lot in their future.
But the policy has been, consequences of the government.
Oh, yeah.
If the policy like $5 or something like you
Yeah.
the story. So does that mean the government of America provide food for children in the school?
Yeah, we actually do.
For free?
It's not free. So every single public school in America has a massive cafeteria, and they make the meals, usually breakfast for the kids who sign up for breakfast, but then every kid gets lunch. Every single kid gets lunch, and the cafeteria makes that themselves and serves it. It's kind of an iconic American experience.
So how the kids pay that?
It's in every single high school movie.
How the kids pay that?
Oh yeah, so it's very
It's
subsidized.
including to the...
Public school is free in America.
Okay, so?
Totally free. So you have to pay a very subsidized price for the school lunch. It's subsidized by the government.
And very cheap, yeah?
Yes, and some families, you can apply for free lunch if you're based off your family's salary. And a lot of kids get free lunch because of their parents' salary.
So the program of the new president, like the MBG, makan gratis?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, I think it's a great concept, but I think unfortunately it has had a lot of negative consequences now with just kids experiencing
all the thing
poison.
about the MBG is free.
Yeah.
It's like in the US.
Yeah.
Free.
It sounds great. I don't know the whole details of it, but it seems like there's some issues with it being rolled out, maybe in the preparation of the food or where the food is coming from. I heard that there might be some corruption of, yes, this free food program, but the government is choosing the vendors because the vendors are going to promise to be loyal and like give the government money, and it's not actually because it's the best option for vendor, if you know what I mean. It's just because of the money deal. I heard that might be at play. So I think it's a great concept, but it has to be done well to succeed and have a positive impact.
What do you think?
I think I share a similar perspective.
But have you seen the MG and feel how MG is?
Yeah. I mean, at first it went out really great, right? And then over time it got a lot of hate and negativity. But I think it's also because theoretically it works really well, but also the execution definitely needs work. Yeah.
I know in Bali, for example, that they in Bali have a lot of resources around this kind of issue. Like they have been able to hand out some vitamins and minerals, like a daily vitamin for people. Yeah. And that has proven to be really helpful at preventing things like stunting and stuff. And so that could be maybe an alternative solution instead of giving the actual food, helping fill in the gaps of some of their nutrient needs with something like that.
So actually this is the good concept strategy for the government.
Yeah, I
but
think
execution is... So what we need to fix the problem of this? What do you think?
Coming from a nutritionist point of view?
Or,
well, or as a parent.
The parent. Like government give, in the kitchen, there is one person who take responsibility with the specification, like sarjana penggerak gizi, like that, nutritional, like something. Like the man who take responsibility for the quality control, something like that. So.
Yeah. So in America, every single cafeteria in a school has a dietitian, which is my occupation, has a registered dietitian over that cafeteria. They do the meal planning and a lot of the food sourcing. There's a whole team of people, but there is someone who's in charge of looking into the nutrition of that food and just responsible for managing the budget of that too, because you can't just always get the food you want. It has to be within the budget. So yes, I think something like that could really help the program, but that requires hiring so many people. One dietitian at least at every single school. That's a lot. And so also, I don't know if that's feasible. And all of the food preparation requirements for food safety. I mean, I don't know what the regulations are here, but that just requires a lot of humans to be hired.
Yeah. A lot more resources to, they have to rethink a lot of things, I think.
Yeah.
In terms of resources as well. But you did mention that you were, what did you call it? You were the dietitian in charge of just one school, or?
Well, I wasn't in charge, but that's just...
what you do.
No, it's not what I did or do. It's just one of the options for people like me. You graduate college, become a registered dietitian. Some people go to work at a school. Like that's one of the options. You can also work at a hospital or a sports facility.
I see.
Or
But how did you go into nutrition in the first place? Did you eat something, or did you see something on TV that really caught your eye that you think, I want to do that. I want to learn that for real. What got you into it?
Yeah. So in America, it's very popular. Once you're in your final years of high school, even early years, people always ask you, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And at the end of high school, they kind of make you choose something just so you can have it on paper and at least have a plan, because most people go to college in America. And so I had chosen something. It wasn't nutrition. I didn't know that you could study nutrition. But it was related in the healthcare field. But in high school, I was really into athletics and wanted to do that in college. And I was trying to become better at my sport. And I was doing just some random research, on my phone, and I read something about diet, like impacting your performance. And I thought,
I
what?
see.
That's crazy. That's so
the
interesting.
background.
Yeah. And so that really got me interested. I thought, wow, how can what I eat impact the outcome of my sport? That's super interesting. Just did a little more casual research and just loved the idea about the having the option to kind of improve my lifestyle or outcomes just from diet. So anyways, went into university and met some girls a little bit older than me who studied nutrition. They ended up telling me all about what they wanted to do, why they chose that, and I thought, wow, that is exactly what I wanted to do. I just didn't know that was an option. I didn't even know I could study that. And so after that conversation, I changed my major to nutrition and never looked back. I just love it and think that it is such an interesting concept to learn about the food we eat and how it chemically breaks down and provides energy for us. And it's something that is a shared experience around the world. And I thought that was really
it's
interesting.
very interesting because in Indonesia, when you asked by the parents what they're going to study after the high school, there's like a popular like a technical doctor and everything. There is no reason for ourselves.
Usually,
I think it's interesting.
I know,
Yeah,
but you chose that yourself. Then
Yes.
it was something that you truly wanted to do.
Yeah.
But that's because Americans are more individualistic.
I know.
It's about me. It's about what I want. And that's even what culture tells
You're not
us.
asking your parents.
No.
Did you ask them? Do you think this
It's
is a
quite
good idea?
different with us.
No.
Am I allowed to?
No.
You did.
It's quite different.
Because
huh?
this is what generally goes on. You'd graduate high school, and either your parents kind of dictate what to do, what you should do, where you should go, or you choose something, option list that your parents gave you, and then you choose off of that. But basically, everything has to go through the parents, and everything has to be pre-approved before execution.
Yeah.
So that's how I think a lot of people come. They go into doctoral degrees or mechanical engineering, those kind of stuff. But I do meet a lot of people who.
So again, that's a culture, or
but and I'm sorry, it's just so interesting to me. But yeah, I mean, I feel like more people should go
because parents going to pay our school study, so we need to listen what they want.
But do you think that your background, when you decided to come to Indonesia and you've been settling here for 11 months, do you think that your background sort of have you ever had any shocks of whoa, why is it like this here, or why in terms of maybe food labels or certain what do you call it, meals and stuff? Do you?
Oh yeah, just surprised about the difference in how people eat here and just their foods. Yeah, I mean, Indonesians eat some foods that we don't eat, like chicken feet.
Chicken feet. Apa namanya?
Ceker.
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 Yeah.
That's super rare in America.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we don't really eat that.
But have you tried it?
Yes, I
And
tried
then like jeroan,
Jeroan.
It's
Oh,
like-
usually in
What's that?
bakso usually.
No. Jeroan is like from.
Oh,
the,
intestines.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't really eat that. Intestines are like. It's.
Do you?
Some part of
Some
this,
part of it, yeah.
some
Yeah.
part
I
of
think
it.
for me too, some parts of it I do.
Yeah, it's
But I
normal.
don't-
Normal
yeah,
here.
normal
Yeah,
here, I
yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
If I eat a lot of things, if I eat all, it's mean like a
Yeah.
monster or something.
I remember my husband and I, when we first had moved here, ordered like a fish soup, and I was like, okay, yeah, fish soup. But then it arrives, and it's like the fish is in the bowl, like the head.
The fish is okay. Fish is okay.
I've never seen that in America.
Okay. But
the
it tastes
whole
good,
fish.
yeah?
It was good. It
Yeah?
tasted good, but I just didn't even know what to do. Like,
Okay.
how do I eat it? Do I have to take it apart?
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah,
Culture
so that
shock,
was
like-
different.
Culture shocks.
Culture
Yes.
shock.
Yeah.
Okay.
but in the end of the day, the taste is food. Yeah? Indonesian cuisine is food. It's good in the taste. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, in my opinion, I like it. I like it. There's a wide variety of flavors, but yeah, I really would say that I like Indonesian food.
Yay.
Indonesian
Big
food.
win for Indonesia.
So I think the best food in the world is Indonesian food. Yeah.
Oh.
No. Number one is rendang.
Yeah.
You
Statistically,
see?
yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was like a poll and everything.
Wow.
Number one is
number one is
rendang.
rendang.
Yeah.
And consecutive for a few years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would believe that.
And then like a big five like martabak.
Martabak.
In Indonesia,
Manis
martabak.
atau
Telur, yeah?
Oh, the
egg one.
one.
Oh,
egg.
yeah.
No. Sweet.
Oh,
sweet
sweet.
martabak.
Oh, the sweet one.
martabak.
Yeah.
Sweet martabak is
That's
the
good.
best too.
Yeah.
But you like sweets. I know you like
I
sweets.
do love sweets.
You
So do
prefer
you like
sweet.
martabak as well?
Oh, of course.
But you know that's not healthy, yeah?
I know.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's delicious.
Yeah. So which one? Delicious or healthy?
Oh, well, see, there doesn't have to be a choice. I don't
So?
think there has to be it. That would be a crippling, experience just to have that burden of, will I just be able to enjoy or healthy? Because a lot of people think healthy food equals not delicious.
That is interesting.
And that
That
makes me
is
sad.
that is true.
Yeah.
And actually, it's kind of my hobby to bake, cookies, brownies, whatever, with more nutrients to help people understand that desserts that are nutritionally dense can be delicious.
Is that something you incorporate in your household to the kids as
Yes.
well?
Oh, yeah. I love to.
Are you the kind of mom
create-
who kind of hides vegetables and meals and stuff?
Yes, I love to do that. I also just give vegetables outright, but I love to also hide them because the more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Yeah.
And if Esther likes it,
again,
that's
it should-
great.
So
shouldn't
what
be
do
a
you think
choice.
about the like life methodology of Indonesia? Like when I asked my friends, here's the doctors.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not going to diet because I want to eat everything. But he said, okay, it's okay. I'm not going to give you a medicine for this. The consequences is sport. How much you eat, that you have to burn it with the sport. You have to throw with the sport. So what do you think about this?
Oh, I don't think that's a good way.
So
to think.
the problem of the food is solving
Oh yeah.
because you're doing sport.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you
It's
work out a lot
true.
because you want to eat a lot.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, yes, you're burning calories, but that's not really how nutrition works. Like metabolically,
That's nutrition
chemically.
perspective,
Yeah. It just doesn't really work like that. It's not a one-for-one trade-off.
So your answers is going to record it and give it to my friends. What?
Yeah.
How you explain this? Huh?
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what you put in your body has an impact on how your body functions. Your body is really good at functioning, but it needs the right ingredients, the right, input to maximize output. And if
Right.
you just keep putting in whatever you want, and just trying to put off, balance that with working out or whatever, that'll take you so far, but it's like you're not maintaining your car. You know what I mean? It's like you have your motorbike, you have your car, you never like take it to the mechanic. You just you just keep going because you can. But you're never getting the checkups that you need. You're never getting the tweak ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
don't know,
you
it's
would
kinda
say
like that.
so you would say that although people think it's a very balanced routine, again, you work I work out this much because I want to eat a lot, you know. But in reality, it's a lot, it's less beneficial then.
Yeah,
you
and I think that mindset is just fueled by guilt. Like, I can't eat this because then I'll have to work out more.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's an enjoyable way to go about life.
So maybe the problem is about the measurement. Some
Measurements.
people like the measurements about is just only what do you feel. As long as you eat a lot, eat everything, doing sport, I'm feeling good.
Yes, I think that is totally how people just measure based off what they feel.
One way to
But I think, this is
It's not enough for the feeling, yeah?
No, but that's true of anything. This is like a psychological, sociological problem. Like,
Okay.
we as humans shouldn't just act on what we feel. I don't think if we took that analogy all the way, like, we wouldn't agree that you should just go murder someone because you got mad and that's how you feel. And so, like, why is it okay at a smaller level? You know?
Yeah. So basically self-control then.
Yeah.
And most of Indonesians feel like that. As long as I feel really good, it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything is going to balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's, again, just like ignorance is bliss, like the lack of education. And it's a personal choice. If you are content with the outcomes of those decisions, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think people should be aware and have the option to know
Yeah, Mhm.
the outcomes of their decisions.
Maybe my friends as a doctors, they
Yeah.
see of my age, say 40. The most important thing, what do you feel? It's not what do you I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him more.
Yeah. You should.
Of course.
We exchange perspectives here.
Yeah.
But how would you do it? How would you sort of implement healthy food in a way that is delicious enough for people to want to consume it in a
Yeah.
way that doesn't really burden them, in a psychological manner that you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really a lot about balance and small practical changes that can be sustained over a long period of time. Not just a 1 week long diet or a 1 day fast, a 3-day juice cleanse, but a small practical change, maybe ordering your coffee with less sugar. That is a very small practical change that you can do the rest of your life.
I think Regina is coffee person. Coffee shop
Do I look
person. She's not drink coffee, but
Yeah.
coffee person.
Coffee shop person. I'm not a coffee person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So very small changes that you do, baby steps.
Yeah, and once you make that first baby step, it's easier to take the next baby step. And so maybe, for example, with the sugar, let's say you wake up, you make your cup of coffee, you put in 4 teaspoons of sugar. That's your norm. Maybe next week you try 3, and you do that. Maybe you do that for a month, you do that for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then you try 2. You do that for 3 months, 6 months. And then you try 1, and that's a big difference that will add up to benefit your health over time. But it's a very small change over the course of a year, maybe. But that's you become used to it, and so it's something you
that's
can
progressive,
maintain.
Yeah.
And I think with nutrition, a lot of people think eating healthy means taking away everything I love. But I like to think of it as an opportunity to add. We should actually be adding more to our diet. Let's say, for example, rice, chicken, and like a vegetable. To that meal, you don't have to think about less rice. Like, you don't have to just think about that. Less rice, less calories. You should actually be thinking about more vegetables. Like, how can I eat more vegetables? Is there a sauce I could use to make it taste more yummy to help me eat more vegetables? Or more fiber? How can I add in more that will help my meal become more nutritionally dense? I like to use that word instead of healthy.
So what do you think about rice? Rice is healthy or not?
Oh, well, white rice is not very nutritionally dense. It does not provide a lot of nutrients for the body. It is mostly simple carbohydrates, which you need in a very small amount. And so it just doesn't provide a lot of nutritional density.
Yeah. But 70% of the world population eat rice now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be something you need to cut out, But like brown rice or red rice has more nutrients in it.
Is
More
it?
Yes, more vitamins and minerals, more fiber.
Some people say that like red rice, brown rice, it's not about healthy or not. Just people not.
They don't like it.
Yeah,
They don't like the taste.
It.
They don't
There's
like
no
it.
taste.
Yeah.
There's no taste.
Yeah. I think you can have a healthy diet with white rice. I know that is central to the Indonesian culture.
Yeah.
I know it would not be feasible at all for me to say everyone stop eating white rice. I think you can very much still eat white rice and have a balanced, nutritionally dense diet. That's totally a possibility.
So, rice is okay.
Rice is okay.
Yes.
Focus on what you can add to.
Yes. The focus, I think, for Indonesians should be protein
How
and
to control
fiber.
rice is interesting.
Yeah.
3 spoons of rice is enough. So there is no explanation after. What kind of spoon?
What kind of spoon?
Big spoon?
Yeah.
3 spoons?
The tablespoon, the teaspoon.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I mean, portion size is important.
Person size is very subjective. It's
Incredibly
according to what? Me? Like, Regina or you? For me, maybe a lot. A lot. Small for me. For you, a lot. For me, small.
Yeah, and it can depend on the day. I think portion sizes maybe from a restaurant, like whatever is standard. I know, for example, they usually give like a cup, and it's. I feel like it's filled with the same amount of rice at the restaurants I've gone to.
Yeah.
It's like, so that must be the standard portion size of rice. I don't know how much that is, but like I said, I don't think the focus needs to be on just cutting that out, but adding in more to make that meal more balanced, because it's very high in carbohydrates with all of the white rice. So you need to add in protein. That's really important for the Indonesian diet. And fiber. The fiber is going to help slow down the processing of the carbohydrates. Those two things are really important. And fat too. But yeah.
So if you can kind of give an image of your perfect plate, would you be able to do it?
Like my American
it's very
plate.
subjective, perfect plate.
Yeah. But
Like you?
so basically, I don't know if I have one actually. That's why I'm asking. Give me ideas.
Perfect plate for us is not spicy.
Oh yeah,
That's spicy.
spicy is out of the question. It is out of the question, everyone.
Maybe it's very subjective for the perfect plate.
Yeah, there's not one.
I think the containing of the carbohydrate, protein, or something like that. Huh? The composition of the plate.
Nutrition is quite individual, which makes it tricky and even more confusing for the public. Which is why, again, I think education is really important so that the individual can understand their own body a bit more. There's not I can't design a perfect plate. That just doesn't exist. One perfect ratio for all of humanity. That doesn't exist.
But anything about perfect or not perfect plate, in the end of the day, it's about flavor.
You should enjoy what you eat, I think.
Oh yeah.
But it depends on what you value most in life. If you value flavor
How
most
can
in
we
life,
enjoy the food that we don't like the flavor?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Flavors change over time. That's also another thing.
Yeah. Indonesian people like a lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of herbs.
Yes.
All the things can modified to be a food. You can make a food for anything in Indonesia.
Yeah.
I think it's a challenge.
I think it's a challenge for a lot of people out there, because I think I've seen so far a lot of people are generally, people like my age, they're already counting their calories.
Is it?
Yeah, I have friends who are already, they say things like girls, mostly women.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, they would these are beautiful girls. They'd be like, oh, I can't drink too much water. I will, I gain weight just drinking water. And then they would count their calories. Oh, I can't eat too much of this. I'm gonna do, and I usually, but that just makes them a lot more stressful. Eating shouldn't be stressful. It should be a joy, know. So, what do you think, again, from your perspective, what do you think, would be sort of the best?
Yeah, maybe she's good in, the food, but not good in mentality,
Yeah.
She's very
I think a
stressed.
lot of people
She's scared.
Yeah. A lot of people equate nutrition with counting calories.
Yeah.
And that is also just
Counting calories is very extreme,
It's very extreme.
and it's just
very
scratching the
stressful.
surface. Like, it's not real nutrition. That is just calories. Like, calories are very
It's different, calories and nutrition.
yes,
Yeah.
different, very different.
Okay,
You can have
interesting.
something very high in calories that provides no other nutritional benefits. You can have something very low in calories that provides a lot of other vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
I think, a big misconception about nutrition is just that it equals dieting, losing weight, counting calories, but people don't take into consideration micronutrients. I don't even think a lot of people maybe know what that is, but that's just vitamins and minerals that are important, because that's actually what's keeping your body functioning. Like, those are what power your cells, that power the rest of your body. We obviously need calories because that's what gives us energy, but the protein and the fat and the carbohydrates, but the micronutrients are really doing a lot of work in the cells, like a cellular level. That's actually something that's kind of what got me interested in nutrition, because it's just chemicals, and it's the way our bodies takes up those chemicals to live and function and move.
So I think we are in the last part of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So what a summary. about the food cultures, healthy reason of food. So, what your suggestion to anyone who
Yeah,
watch
to
the
locals,
podcast, the
to
local,
the viewers,
or
or to, yeah.
maybe in Georgia, I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe it reaches
Yeah.
like
Your
across
friends.
horizons and,
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
I think what I had said earlier, just about finding practical changes that you can sustain over a long period of time that are going to benefit your health. That I really think is the key to nutrition. Just finding little changes that you can add into your life over time that you are able to maintain. That's really the key. Maintaining this lifestyle. There's not one fix-all. There's not one magic food, magic pill. It does take time and effort. But
Yeah.
if
I mean, theoretically, it's theory. What does it say? Easier said than done.
yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Oh.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to make changes, food, but it's also hard to make changes in other parts of our life too. So yeah, it does take time and effort, but anything worthwhile in life does. So
So if government ask me or ask Radio Republic of Indonesia, what do you suggestion about the program MBG? So what do you want to say something about the program?
Oh.
Basically, it's good, but
I think it's a great concept.
yeah.
I do not have enough information to say whether or not the way it's being panned out is good. I know that Indonesia struggles with government corruption, maybe a little bit more than America. We totally have that in America. Every country does. But when it comes to stuff like this with kids in school, I feel like Americans are very protective of kids. I know we have other issues like school shootings. That's
Oh, God,
that's a whole
yeah.
nother topic. But like in general with our food and food safety, that's taken very seriously in America. And so because of that, we have very strict like policies on how food is distributed. And I think in order for this program to be successful, I truly do kind of think that they would need something like that in Indonesia.
And
it just
education
doesn't
first,
exist. Yeah.
Nutrition education for the
Yeah.
kids and for the fat.
Well, I think for
parents.
kids, I think
yeah.
especially for pregnant women. That's
Oh my god.
I think that next podcast.
Stay tuned to the next podcast episode.
yeah, I mean,
Interesting. That would
Yeah.
be very interesting to cover. Yeah.
yeah, the first 1,000 days of life, which is
Whoa.
conception until 2 years old, is the most crucial time in anyone's life to set them up for success nutritionally.
I think that
It's very
nutrition
interesting.
curriculum for the kids start from the school. I think it's very interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
And the parents.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
either kids having education for kids or for pregnant women at like a community center or wherever they can be reached. I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
But your president and our president is
they're friends.
friends.
Yeah.
Especially in the last meeting in
Oh yeah.
in the UN.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Trump is good president, huh?
Yeah. Oh God.
But thank you, Michelle.
Yes. Thank
For
you
your
for having
time.
me.
But thank
This
you
was
so
fun.
much,
Thank you so
Michelle.
much.
Yeah.
But like we know some information we get for this afternoon, but still balance of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need good flavor, good nutrition. Nutrition is not calorie.
Nutrition is not calories.
Yeah.
Does not equal calories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enough for sport, activity, outdoor activity, and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Education is.
Yeah. Working out to eat more is not exactly the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. After this, we go to Escopia.
Load up. After this.
Thank you,
yeah.
Michelle. Thank you,
Thank
Regina.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the audience, and of course, you can subscribe our channel on the podcast and the Talkative and RRI Bogor official for the YouTube. Just write us and tell us if you have any suggestion of the topic that we want to talk.
Oh yes.
My name is Maulana Snarto, and
Regina.
thank you. See you next time.